Hi everybody, Bunny Berry here. Today is Wednesday, November 3rd, and I am back, sort of. I'm all dolled up here, and I did this just for you guys because I literally just came straight from my bed to the computer. After an entire week in bed, sick. I've been so sick. I went to the doctor today because I've been having this, I feel like somebody punched me under the arm. Both of them, but especially under my left one. And I thought, that's kind of a weird symptom. I haven't seen that on the piggy flu symptom list, so maybe we're dealing with something else here. And so he said, well, there's no reason to test. I don't have health insurance. So he said, there's no reason to test you for the piggy flu because, you know, you're obviously on the mend, so who cares? Who cares if you had it, you know? I mean, you're getting over it. And then I told him about, you know, kind of having some trouble breathing, and I also told him that somebody punched me like really hard under my arm. And he felt my underarm, and he listened to my chest, and he said, well, he said, you know, I can't confirm this without an x-ray, but I know you don't have insurance, so I'm not going to send you off for any expensive tests. He said, but if I were an old country doctor, I would say that you probably have a touch of pneumonia in your left lung. So that's why I felt so bad and why I've been so just like coughing up a lung. But I wanted to stay, but I got out of bed because I wanted you guys to know that I am alive. I'm missing Matt and Angela tonight in Asheville, so everybody else who is there, hi. I am going to see them now that I know that I'm not contagious, since my flu is pretty much on the way out and I'm just dealing with the pneumonia. I am going to go see them this weekend. Or over the next couple of days. Beckett and I are going to go actually to Asheville, so that will be fun. And then Beckett and I are going to go to Atlanta to see the Giannis, which is really going to be fun too. So it's going to be an action-packed raw food road trip weekend with me and my little bee man. And just to rival Raw Food Rory's How to Stay Warm in the Winter. Here, I have it. I have it here, people. And you need to buy this book, okay? So I'm going to give you the recipe. And so you need to buy the book. You have to buy it. You have to buy it. And it's really, you know, it's inexpensive. And I'm telling you, you will use every single recipe in this book. It's called Rawvolution by Matt Amsden. And Matt actually has a service also at rawvolution.com where you can order a box of food and literally a week's worth of food will plop, just deliver right on your doorstep. And that is what I'm doing for myself for my birthday this year. I'm going to do that for my birthday week. I'm going to buy myself the box or buy, you know, so that I don't have to cook. But this is Matt's Dixie chickenless noodle soup. And it serves 2 to 3, and you are going to need, let's see what you're going to need, a juicer. You will need a juicer and a blender. A juicer and a blender, or just a blender and a nut milk bag. Now, Rory yesterday was talking about ginger, which will spice it up and make it feel hot. Well, this soup is a little bit spicy on its own because the base of the soup is daikon juice. So I am going to tell you how to make it, and then you guys can make it. I would make it right now, but I don't have any daikons. So 3.5 cups of daikon juice, which is 2 to 3 daikons. 1 1/4 cup pure water, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 1½ teaspoon sea salt, 1/8 of a cup of diced celery, 1/8 cup carrot sliced into rounds, just like you're making a yummy chicken noodle soup, and then a quarter of a cup of zucchini. If you have a spiroli slicer, then you can make it into noodles. If not, just peel them with your vegetable peeler, just like you do your pasta, okay, to make your noodles. This is like a chicken noodle soup. And then 1/4 cup of chanterelle mushrooms. Now, if you don't like chanterelle mushrooms, which some people don't, they have, kind of a unique mushroomy flavor, just use whatever mushrooms you want. And really, you can put anything you want into this soup, except I wouldn't really recommend putting potatoes into this soup because they're going to be raw. Using a juicer, you're going to juice the daikons. Okay, so that's going to be the base of your soup. And then in a high-speed blender, combine the daikon juice, water, lemon juice, sea salt, and blend. And then you stir in the celery and the carrots and the zucchini, and you transfer it into bowls, and then you sprinkle the mushrooms on top, and garnish it with love. And here's a picture of it. And it's delicious, and it's really spicy, so you may not even want to warm it up, but if you want to, if you absolutely have to, put it on the stove top for just a minute and, stir it until it feels like it's just above room temperature, just above body temperature, and it really does give you that feeling of that comforting, yummy chicken soup. So basil's going out to the market. Excuse me. Believe me, I've been doing a lot of that. Basil's going out to the market, so I'm going to get him to get the ingredients to make this, and I'm going to make a big batch of it and try to live off of this for the next couple of weeks. We only have about 2 weeks left in this challenge, so I want you to see how you're doing with your goals. Go ahead to the Raw Food group, and I'm going to put in October weigh-in, October greens, October all that blah, blah, blah. October. We're still in October. No, we're in November now. I'll put November. I'm sorry, I've been sick. I'll put November. And we will, let's go ahead and weigh in, and let's see how we're doing. And, there's going to be a winner in this competition. So we're going to have Biggest Loser. And, I'm going to have to do nothing but drink water until the end of the competition for it to be me. But I love you guys, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you will try this chickenless soup. If you're a little afraid of the daikon because it is going to be spicy, I'm sure that you could substitute a different type of vegetable. You could even substitute a carrot if you wanted. It's just not going to have that same creamy kind of flavor. Maybe you could even juice a jicama. The jicama might really work and make it more like of a potato soup if you're worried about the spiciness. Because if you've never had a daikon before, you're in for a surprise. It's going to be spicy. So maybe a jicama or a jicama, as I used to say, would be better for this recipe. Anyway, big love. We will see you soon. Here's Basil. Basil, you're going to walk in, not even say hi?
Hey, everybody. I'm going to get Beckett.
Okay, we're going to get Beckett. Yay! It's like Christmas morning every day when Beckett comes home. Anyway, take care. Mwah. Eat your veggies. Don't get sick.